Guys, let's find some plays. So Better has a promo. Obviously, it's a slower day, unfortunately, with no NBA today, but there is a discount on PrizePicks. So you can see they have a discount on Graham Ashcraft. I already gave out this play on Twitter, but there's some value on Underdog. So maybe we start out on Underdog, and let's just pray that they don't bump things too quickly. So Better has a double winnings promo. Again, I already gave out a play on Twitter, but you can see I'm already on Snell under 6.5 Ks, but Better ended up bumping it. So they bumped it down. And same thing with PrizePicks. Like if you look at PrizePicks, they have Snell's line at 6. So we're getting good value on Underdog on the under 6.5. So let's just go here and let's get rid of PrizePicks for a second. Let's do this Underdog slip and let's kind of see what's available. So the second play is Zach Edey under 24.5 points. So let's just move. Let's get this shit locked in. So we have Zach Edey under 24.5 points. What's up, guys? National championship tonight, but we got Zach Edey under 24.5 points. Okay, cool. And then we need a final play to go with. And on the bright side, we got some esports value, so we can go with Nizen over 14. And just lock in this slip. I mean, if you want a tail, lock in the slip. And then we can move on to another book. But anyways, like the way that Underdog works, right, trying to give people time to lock it in, is if you take Snell to go over or under, like it doesn't affect your payout. You always get a 6x payout. So PrizePicks, these other sportsbooks have the line lower at 6, the other fantasy sites. But, the sportsbooks have his under heavily favored, and they already fucking locked the esports play, bro. So they already locked the esports play, which is super annoying, but, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. But we have Alex Caravan under 5.5 RAs, so we may just have to make this, kind of a college, a college sports focused one. We only got one college basketball game left, so whatever. I'm fine with that. So hopefully you guys have enough time to lock in this slip if you weren't able to get it in. But you can see all the books, for whatever reason, like lineups, injuries, weather, like all that stuff is baked into the market. You can see all the sports books, which are taking bets, moving lines based on where action's coming in. We could not detect your location. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man. So there we go. So we're going to have a 3-pick entry, all unders. And there we go. So we got our first play on Underdog Fantasy, last college basketball game of the year. So you can see Snell's under has just been getting ripped. So who knows? Maybe it's lineup driven. The Nationals have, are projected to play players that are less likely to strike out. I mean, who knows? Maybe the coach said something about Snell's not going to pitch as much, or he's on a restricted number of pitches, so his under's getting favored. Like, there's a lot of reasons the market can move, but you can see, or just sharps are hammering the under. All these books have just absolutely ripped towards Snell's under. So hopefully you were able to get that in, and then we can move on to, what book do we want to look at? I don't know, man. So this Zach Edey play, it's also available on PrizePicks. If you want to double down, I mean, I do have money on Purdue, so I hope Purdue wins, but whatever. That's the first play I got in. And again, all the live stream plays, there's a sheet in the description on YouTube. They're all just tracked there, so you'll see, everything we've locked in. Now, we have options. So I already hit this, PrizePicks taco for the promo play, over 3.5 strikeouts, which is super good. So anyways, let me just pull this up. So like 2 discs, they're discounting his strikeout line on PrizePicks from 5 to 3.5. So you may be like, is that even a good discount? Whatever. But if you look at, Graham Ashcraft, like FanDuel has alternate lines for player props. So you're going to see his 4+ strikeouts is minus 480. His normal strikeout line over 5.5 is plus 116. So like there's a huge swing in the odds. I mean, 2 strikeouts is a really big deal. Minus 480 to plus 116. So he's a huge favorite, minus 500 favorite, to go over 3.5 strikeouts. So it's definitely a discount you want to be on. But on the bright side, what we could do is we could fade the original line So, I mean, it's the same thing with Ashcraft. Like, you can see his under is just absolutely getting roiled. Like, all the books have just ripped his under to like minus 180, minus 183. Fliff is kind of stale. They're still offering minus 140 on this. Honestly, it's a lot of the unders in strikeouts have just been getting hammered. So, what we can do, there's also some value on DraftKings on some under and strikeouts. But, I mean, dude, we may just be on a ton of unders and strikeouts. Now you can see Snell. Underdog Fantasy, it looks like they already bumped Snell. That play was available for a while, so they left it hanging for a bit. But you can see they just completely removed his regular strikeout lines. Now they have are these, alternate payout ones, kind of like the demons on PrizePicks. But, kind of interesting. So what we can do is we can lock in a play on Fliff. So I don't want to fade Snell again. I mean, we already got him on Underdog at minus 122. So I don't really want to fade him again. And let's get rid of DraftKings for a sec. Not that I have anything against DraftKings. I don't know. Maybe DraftKings has some good promos we can look at after. But let's try to get a Fliff play in. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, so we got NBA play showing up for tomorrow as well on Fliff. So we can pull up Fliff. And let's see what we got right here. Yesterday was, I mean, I had a brutal beat on Fliff. Fucking Austin Reeves over 14.5 points. Just missing free throws, bricking fucking free throws. Couldn't get the 15th point. But what do we have here? So let's see what we want to lock in on Fliff. So the first play, again, is this Ashcraft play. We could fade the original line, which seems solid because then we kind of have a middle. So ideally, if we're taking the PrizePicks discount or if you're taking the PrizePicks discount as well, hopefully Ashcraft has 4 or 5 strikeouts. That would be a middle. But we're just getting a great price, right? We're getting great value on Fliff. And again, like finding value is obviously really important as a sports bettor. If you're betting shit at minus 182 when other books are offering minus 140, you're getting ripped off. Like, you're just getting absolutely ripped off. So anyways, this can be the first play we lock in. Fade the original, or we're kind of middling our PrizePicks play if you tailed my PrizePicks play. So we got Ashcraft under 5.5 Ks, which I think I like. And again, all the live stream plays you'll just see, tracked in the sheet on YouTube. But what do we have here? So I just got to remember, so we got Ashcraft under 5.5 Ks. And then this is on Fliff. They have a max bet size of 250 on Fliff. And then we hit this at minus 141 odds. So again, like Fliff has, for anyone who's new to Fliff, they have Fliff coins, which are basically just fake money. I mean, you can see like I have 58 million Fliff coins. So I usually just put them on random shit. Sometimes you can get like, experience points and whatever that convert into cash. So there's some benefit to using them. But honestly, I don't even fully understand them. For all intents and purposes, I call them fake money because it's basically fake money. But Fliff Cash is, it's basically real money. And Fliff just has a max bet size of $250. So what do we want to do? Well, we could lock in a better slip. I mean, how do we feel about Nestor under 5.5 Ks? So what did I give out on PrizePicks last night? So this I gave out on PrizePicks last night. I'm not sure if they already bumped, they probably already bumped most of these plays. PrizePicks, oftentimes they have good value when they first drop lines, but then stuff just, kind of ends up getting bumped. But anyways, we could do a better slip. What the fuck are you calling about, bro? Oy, oy. So let's go here to better. And let's see what we have. So again, they have a double winnings promo if you haven't already opted in. Basically, it's only a max of $10, but, if you hit a 5-pick entry, which usually has a 20x payout, they'll boost it up and you're getting a 40x payout. But anyways, let's go to the MLB, and we can start in the Phillies game. Kyle Schwarber under half of an RBI. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to pair that with Miles Mikolas. You'll notice, obviously, those plays would be great to pair together, but better gives you a restricted combination. Maybe you can't see it, but it says restricted combination. So you can only play one of them. which kind of makes sense. I mean, obviously, if Kyle Schwarber doesn't bat in a run, then Miles Mikolas is a lot more likely to go under 3.5 ERAs or earned runs. But there's some other plays on PrizePicks. There's also some value showing up for the NBA tomorrow. So we got Schwarber under half of an RBI. And you can see, like, the market has this under heavily favored. I mean, like, Caesar Sportsbook has him all the way at minus 166 to go under half of an RBI. And PrizePicks probably doesn't even, do they even have this line available? So they have this line available as well. So you could actually play this on PrizePicks too, if you wanted to. So Kyle Schwarber, so maybe we'll be able to build a PrizePicks slip, and we can include this Edie play again as well. It just looks like OddsJam isn't reading in the line on PrizePicks. So I don't see PrizePicks. But you can see market has this under heavily favored. Caesar's more aggressive than, DraftKings on the under. All these books have different models. They're taking slightly different action, which is why they have different odds. So you can see Caesar's is more aggressive. So whatever, they're getting more action on the under, whatever it is. But anyways, let's finish out building this slip. So we have Ozzy under 1.5 bases in the Braves game. So wins the Braves game, 420. So we got Ozzy under 1.5 bases. And again, like, I follow a very data-driven approach, obviously, to my bets. You can see here all the books, the entire market. You have all these billion-dollar sports books. They're taking a lot of bets, moving lines around. Like, they're experts in setting lines. And they're all aligned that Ozzy is a big favorite to go under. So that's the play we want to be on. And then we got DeJounte Murray for tomorrow. So if we go here, is there only one NBA game tomorrow? Are you fucking kidding me? NBA Tuesday. Hopefully not. No, there's more games tomorrow, but it looks like most of these books, like PrizePicks has already dropped lines, but they're only dropping lines for the Hawks Heat game for whatever reason. But anyways, that's beside the point. So, anyways, please tell me they didn't bump any of this stuff. And if they did, I mean, like, yeah. Kind of slim pickings without, so we have Schwarber. We're not able to pair Miles Mikolas. But what was I going to say is, I guess like these 3 picks, if you haven't used the promo, you could just run it. You're getting a 5x payout, which is pretty ass. Like Underdog Fantasy, we got a 6x payout. We're betting 100 to win 600. So, Underdog, they give you a 6x payout for 3 pick entries. But with the promo, you'll be getting a 10x payout. But only a max of $10. But long story short, it doesn't seem like there's a ton more value on better. So, whatever. Let's go to PrizePicks and let's try to finish out a slip. So I got 2 picks on PrizePicks. And what we can do is try to find some more plays that we can go with on a slower day with no NBA. So what do we want to look at? So we have all the sports selected. Okay, that's great. And let's just see if we can find anything. So what do we have already? If you're just tuning into this live stream, we have this fading the original, PrizePicks discount line, which was 3.5. And then we got to play on Underdog Fantasy, a 3-pick entry, but they already ended up bumping Snell. I'm not sure about the other 2 plays, but Edie under 24.5 points. So what we want to do is we want to find some other plays that we can go with on PrizePicks. So let's kind of see what we got here. And let me see here. Sometimes, I filter out some books. Because it's information overload sometimes just looking at too many of these sports books. So let's see if there's anything else out there. So we have Edie. I mean, obviously it's a slower day. We have that Schwarber play. I wouldn't mind locking in a PrizePicks slip. But obviously, too, like I always say this, you never know which book is going to have the best value. Sometimes PrizePicks has a shit ton of value, like they did last night. Better had a ton of value this morning when I gave out a few plays, but they ended up, bumping some of them. But anyways, so Braden Smith over 10.5 points. So this play, I mean, what's nice about this play is it pairs well with Zach Edey under. in some ways. Obviously, like, they're on the same team. So only one of these guys can be scoring points at a given time. So if Edie goes under, Braden Smith's more likely to go over. Whereas if Edie has a great game and puts up a 40 ball, then probably nobody else on fucking Purdue really scored. So these plays would pair well together. Granted, he's not like a huge favorite to go over. I mean, some sportsbooks have him as a pretty big favorite to go over. I mean, look at this line movement. Like, again, like these books, like injury reports, all that type of shit, everything the coach says, sharp bettors are betting on his over. Like, they are constantly moving around their lines. And you can see, like, the general trajectory on Pinnacle, which is a pretty sharp book, as well as FanDuel. Like, all these books, some books move their lines more often than others. Like, here you can see Bovada's line movement chart. All these books have Braden Smith as a big favorite to go over. Granted, some books are more aggressive than others, but these two plays do pair well together. So it's like, okay, maybe we take Smith over, and we got Edie under, so those plays pair well together. Right, so we got 3 picks now, but we need a couple more. And you can see here, too, like FanDuel, it's kind of annoying, but FanDuel, if you look at FanDuel for the Purdue game tonight, and you just go to player points, like they have Zach Edey's line at 22.5. So we're getting under 24.5 on PrizePicks. So we're getting a 2-point, discount essentially relative to the market, and everything's priced into the market, right? All these sports books. But you'll see they have 25 plus points. So they have these alternate points lines, and they have Edey at plus 120. So even though they're not giving you odds on the under, like this is a one-way market, you can only bet on Edey to go over. You can't bet on him to go under. Klingon plus 1240 for 25 plus points seems crazy. But hey, I guess that's what it is. I don't know how that guy doesn't put up more points. He's fucking massive. His PRA line's like 23 for tonight, which seems low, but anyways. So you can see, like, even though FanDuel, they're only offering odds on the over, you can assume if they had the same juice as Bet Online or as Bovada, so Bovada has a 40-cent spread, plus 110, minus 150, they'd have the under around minus 160. So they obviously, like FanDuel, their model, this $10 billion sportsbook, who's fucking good at setting lines and taking tens of millions of dollars of bets on college basketball today, they're saying, hey, we think Zach Edey's an underdog, plus 120. So you can kind of infer, okay, his under is around minus 160. But what did we want to do, man? So we got Keller plus Olsen over 11 strikeouts. So we can take a combo prop. So we got Olsen and Keller. So we want to take the combo prop over 11 strikeouts. I don't think I have a play on either of these players yet. Nah, so I don't. So obviously an MLB focused day. We have Braden Smith, which correlates well with Zach Edey. And then we just need one final pick that we can go with. Or do we like this play better? I mean, Braden Smith, 15.5 points plus rebounds. I don't know. And then you can see there's some NBA plays coming up for tomorrow. Some NBA plays. It doesn't look like a ton of books have posted lines already, but Nikola Jovic is a confusing ass player. But let's see what we have here. So like you can see, I mean, not a ton of books are posting lines for tomorrow, but like Jalen Johnson under 1.5 threes. Most of the books are opening him as a favorite to go under, but only around like minus 130. So let's see what else there is. I mean, let's find one more play that we can go with. So we have Edey, we have Keller. Maybe we roll with DeJounte for tomorrow. We were looking at his rebound. I mean, it's kind of annoying because the game's not till tomorrow, but over 8.5 assists. Who are they playing? So they're playing the Heat. We got DeJounte Murray over 8.5 assists. He's gone over three out of the past 5 games. Yeah, why does this guy keep fucking calling, man? But anyways, let's just lock this in on PrizePicks, and then we'll have a PrizePicks slip. They should be running some more discounts tonight as well. So anyways, this will be the play, and let me just put it in the chat for whoever wants to tail. Here's the play. So the play's in the chat for anyone who wants to tail, and we'll see if there's anything else. If there's not, what are you fucking calling about, dude? They already ran the new discount. What's the new discount? I don't see another discount. I just see Ashcraft. Is there another PrizePicks discount? Just replace the combo play with the promo chat. I don't see another. Oh, fuck. They already ran a new discount. They already ran a new discount. So, honestly, what we can do is, let me just run this. So I'll just replace the combo play, as someone mentioned. That probably makes the most sense. So we got Edie, we got Smith, right? And then we want to take Murray for tomorrow, and then Schwarber under. So this probably makes more sense. Yo, thanks for pointing that out. Are you fucking... Oh, I thought they removed it. I was about to have a heart attack. And I'll put the new link in the chat if you just want to tail with the promo play. So we have Schwarber under half of an RBI. Fucking bullshit betting limits on this app, but, you know, whatever. Can't complain. Anyways, thanks for pointing that out. So let me put the new link in the chat because PrizePicks is running another discount. So probably makes sense to take the discount as opposed. This man and his DoorDash. Yeah, man. Anyways, let's see what we got here. And again, what the fuck is this dude's wallpaper? Anyways, is there anything else that's exciting? Let's see if there's shit on FanDuel. FanDuel usually, do they have any promos? All customers get a 50% profit boost to use on any live wager. Only available between 2 and 5 p.m. It's like, bro, why does that have to be such a pain in the ass? Between 2 and 5 p.m. Now I got to set a calendar fucking reminder to remember to bet on the MLB between 2 and 5. Well, this doesn't even make sense because there is no games currently going on right now. So what the fuck do you mean 2 p.m.? There's no games going on right now. So what else do they have? So Dinger Tuesday, it's not Tuesday. But you can see they have a 25% profit boost on, you know, the college basketball game tonight. Like 25% is a shit ton. Basically, whatever you bet will be profitable. Damn, first team to score. There's been some good value on Caesars in these random MLB markets, like first team to score or whatever. But anyways, so FanDuel has... So let's go here to FanDuel. And usually what I try to do when they have a decent promo, so they have a 25% profit boost on college basketball tonight, is usually what I try to do is just, I swear, dude, if this DoorDash guy calls one more time, it's like, bro, I got a smoothie. Not that complicated. But usually what I try to do is just find something halfway decent. You know, like a halfway decent line to include. Connecticut under 72.5. So again, you're going to get this boosted by 25%. So your odds are going to go from plus 156 to plus 195. So you'll be getting Connecticut under 72.5 points at plus 195. And you could literally hedge that on DraftKings, who has the over at minus 175. You could literally hedge this profit boost and lock in a profit. So maybe I just play that. And again, FanDuel's janky, man. Is janky. It's janky with streaming software. I mean, a lot of these books honestly are like on Dabble. It just, I don't know. It like doesn't really seem to work. So they've started to post odds for tomorrow. They already have the Pacers game. But what we can do is I'll just throw my FanDuel profit boost on this. Connecticut under 72.5 team total. In FanDuel, like, they have so many lines up, right? Like, FanDuel quite literally has, I mean, probably thousands of lines up for this game. Connecticut, there's all these alternate total points for Connecticut. So for a profit boost, you want it to be on something that's plus money. you want it to be on an underdog, right? So like if you have access to FanDuel and you're using these profit boosts, you want to put them on underdogs. Because if you think about it, if you bet on something that's, let's say, minus 1,000, so it's just under this alternate, team props, and then you go to the alternate column. But if you bet on something that's minus 1,000, you're only getting and this boost is a max of $10. If you bet on something that's minus 1,000, you're betting 10 to win 1. So your profit boost is only applied to the 1. It's only applied to the profit. So your max bonus, so you're basically going to be getting 25 cents of value from the profit boost. Because again, profit boosts are only applied to your profit, and if you bet on underdogs, you get higher amounts of profit. Obviously, assuming you win, but long story short, these alternate total points, that's kind of the better spot. So where the fuck is this? FanDuel they always have so many good, promos. But anyways, so I'm just going to throw my profit boost on that, on FanDuel. And you'll see it on my picket. Again, I'm not sure why FanDuel's so janky when, I'm running streaming software. Same thing with Dabble. It just doesn't work. So this 25% profit boost it's only for a max of $10, but whatever. We're getting UConn under, 72.5 points boosted to plus 195. So let's go here and let's see if there's anything else. And if not, whatever. We'll kind of call this live stream a day. There's some MLB plays on FanDuel, but whatever. I feel like on these streams, no one really cares about FanDuel. Everyone wants PrizePicks. PrizePicks. So, yeah, we kind of cleared out the value. So I'm going to call this live stream a day for now. We got in our PrizePicks play for the discount. And, yeah, thanks so much for your time.